Hi, this is Sherry Summers. Welcome back to Everyday Pronunciation. Today we are practicing the question, can you believe it? Can you believe it? You'll notice that this is a yes/no question, so if you paid attention, you would have heard me have a rise at the end of the sentence. Can you believe it? It goes up. That's because it's a yes/no question. As you know, WH questions go up and then down. But if you can answer with a yes, yes, I can believe it, no, I can't believe it, then you'll hear a rise at the end. So, can you believe it? It's not a very long sentence, but there are a few things to look at here. The main thing that you should focus on, besides the rise at the end, is the fact that 3 of the words and 4 of the syllables are unstressed. So that means we have a lot of little sounds in there instead of vowel sounds. Can you figure it out? Do you know where the schwas would go, where the little sounds would go? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? All right. The only syllable that I'm stressing here is this one right here. Leave. Leave as in go away. Leave. So I'm going to put that right there, that leave. Everything else is reduced. Can, C-A-N, is typically reduced. Now, just a little note, the word can't, C-A-N apostrophe T, is never reduced. In fact, it's the only modal, the only auxiliary verb that doesn't get reduced ever. So you never say can't, you will always say can't. But everything else like can and should and may and might get reduced. It doesn't mean they'll always have a schwa in them, but they'll almost always be very small. So can becomes very small, and the way you do it is to remove the vowel, put a schwa there, and you end up with can, can, can. The second word, you, I can very easily say you, that's fine. But if you reduce it, you remove the vowel, put a schwa there, and you get ya. So here we have it. Can ya, can ya, can ya, can ya. It's very fast. Can ya, or can you, can you, can you. Even if I say you with an oo sound, it's going to be pretty fast. Can ya, or can you. The BE in the believe part is also reduced. So there's a chance somebody might say believe, but more commonly they're going to say b, which gives us that schwa, that reduced sound, b. So far we're still left with the leave. That is our main syllable here. That's where we hear the stress. So we have can you b, can you b. I know it doesn't sound like anything, does it? But this is really what it sounds like if you break it down. And that's what we're trying to do, is show you how people really, really speak. So probably 95% of the time, they will be saying, can you b, can you b, can you believe, can you believe? And then we have the it at the end. That's going to be reduced as well. We take out the I, we use a little schwa, we get ut. Now, there's a consonant before it, so let's push that over there. We end up with vt. You'll notice the T is kind of held. It's like you make the T, but you don't push a lot of air out after it. So vt. And it's going up at the end, so we get vt. So here's the sentence. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Vt, way up here. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Vt is very small. Can you believe it? So let's take it really slow, and then let's build it up a little bit faster. Very slow. Can you believe it? Again. Can you believe it? A little faster. Can you believe it? And now at a normal speed. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So when you see something that astonishes you, you can say, wow, can you believe it? No, I can't believe it. No, I can't believe it. That's for another lesson. But can you believe it? No, I can't. Can you believe it? Yes, I can. All right, and if you just notice that I put can at the end of the sentence and said it clearly, that's because if can is at the end of a sentence, it needs to be spoken clearly. But if it's at the beginning of a sentence or in the middle of a sentence, you probably should reduce it. Kun. So, what do you think? Can you believe it? English is pretty crazy, isn't it? So please take some time, practice it today. It's not a very long or difficult sentence, but if you can practice reducing these, if you can practice reducing these words, it's going to change your accent, I promise. So enjoy, have a good day. See you tomorrow.